I'm Nerd Jared, and tonight we're watching Dune Part 2, and I hope it's got more action in it than Dune Part 1 did. I went and watched Dune 1 again after I made the video so I could kind of freshen up for all the things that I was going to have to deal with in Dune 2, such as the factions of people, what their names are, etc. So hopefully I'll be a little bit more versed in Dune Part 2. Alright, let's go! Power over spice is power over all. They sneaked in and got him. Except for Paul and Jessica, House Atreides is done. If you saw my reaction to part 1, you'll know that for most of the movie, I thought that guy was the Emperor. So, turns out he is not. Getting a little solar eclipse. A double solar eclipse. Alexa, stop when you forget to turn off your podcast. Climb fast. I started to say, why are they running? Can't they just float away? But there they go. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, that's right. They don't want to use shields because the shields will attract the worms. Yep, he knows how to use a blade, so... Boy, he just made it, too. He just made it.
Don't let it out. Don't let it out.
Water's precious. That's lost water. Arakan, capital of northern Arrakis. I thought they blew that place up.
As you may recall, the south is uninhabitable, my lord.
The south is uninhabitable. Can't go to the south. He's a little upset.
He thinks you're spies. He said
I got that.
I still have a feeling that Paul and Jessica are gonna have a hard time convincing all of them. At first, at least. Not taking the outsiders too well. Then again, do you blame them? I don't blame them. They don't know him. And after all they're used to is occupation and, being hunted. Killed Jamis. Oh, okay. That's the guy who fought in the first one. Mahdi, that's the one, right?
I must sway the non-believers. If they follow me, we can disrupt space production. That's the only way I can get to the Emperor.
your father didn't believe in revenge.
Hell, I do.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm worried about, too. If he does sort of gain power, is that power going to corrupt him?
It's an honor, isn't it? I think you should feel honored.
Well, it was a choice between this or death, so the Reverend Mothers are tasked with holding the memories of all the Reverend Mothers that came before them, so I'll be given centuries of pain and sorrow. It's lethal for men.
Sounds like a heck of a task. I think if anyone's up to it, though, she is. So, as far as this one being more action-y goes, so far, it's definitely, once again, it's keeping me interested. It's keeping me entertained. I am ready for a little more action, though. That's just me. I'm an action-y guy. Not that I don't like visually stunning masterpieces, because I do. But, I want some cake with my ice cream. Is that too much to ask? I don't feel like I'm griping too much. Am I?
What are you guys laughing about?
You, probably. The water of life. Is that the worm pea she was talking about? Oh, she's gonna die. Okay. So, I was about to say, what's gonna happen to the BB? What's gonna happen to the BB? Or is it now gonna be a super baby? There's a blue eye. There we go. I take it that's bad. He's not giving up on him.
You must drink the water of life.
Yeah. Okay, so, but how does he do that?
You have to break up the rhythm.
Now, that's interesting, because in the film books I've studied, the anthropologists say in order to properly sound you actually have to...
Just go with it, dude. Yeah, she probably knows what she's talking about. I like the fact that she respects him enough, but she's still not sold on him. What sort of instrument is this? Oh, is it like a snorkel? Oh, okay. So they were like snorkels. All right, so I guess the plan here is to take over the harvester. That's like a bigger version of the one they had in part 1. I think they called it a thopter. Is that right? I called it a dragonfly because I think it looks like a dragonfly. That'll work. See how their targeting system works. Oh, they've got shields. Using the legs as cover. Pretty clever. Down she goes. It's not going to take over the Spice Harvester. They're just going to blow it up. That's cool, too. That's cool, too.
Come.
Gonna get him a new name? Great. Another name I'll have to remember.
Usul.
Usul.
Muad'Dib is wise in the ways of the desert.
I don't know why people are still doubting him at this point. If they are, they don't look like they are anymore. See, she's so hot and cold, though, like, I can't tell with her. It's like, all right, yeah, he's nice, he's caring, he's kind. Then something like this happens, and it's like, wait a minute now. He's still a foreigner. Just out here riding a worm. What are you doing today?
What's your secret name?
Sihaya means desert spring. I prefer China.
I prefer China too, though.
No.
Well, I'd very much like to be equal to you.
It sounded kind of flirty, in a way. Well, almost 5 hours of movie watching later, we finally get our kiss. Haha. They're really taking him out. His eyes are blue. I guess because of all the spice he's been eating in his food.
Fremen attack.
Oh, he does have 2 legs.
Your orders were to restore spice production to full capacity.
So I'm wondering, is he still recovering from part 1, or is that just something like that he normally has to do? Take his little oil bath?
You've been exposed to spice for a long time. You can create weird dreams.
I don't know. He had weird dreams before the spice, but he also dreamed that she was going to stab him in the first one.
You will shame my teaching.
I won't shame you.
Is he going to ride a worm? All right, yeah. How are we going to do this? Fast. They're very fast. It's a long way down. Oh, he got it. So, do you have to get the things in a certain spot? There we go. Is that how you can control it? He got him. All right. So, what they didn't tell us is how do you get off? How does one get off the worm once one has successfully rode the worm? Now he's committed. Oh, yeah. I don't know if y'all can tell this or not, but my chin will quiver sometimes. No control over it. It's happened ever since I was a little boy. So if you're wondering why, I'm not doing that. Like, I have no control over that. So I felt it happening, so I felt like I should say something in case one of you is out there. What's wrong with his chin? Oh, ooh. Nothing like a little... Never mind. I was going to say nothing like a little worm riding after a little worm riding. Now all of a sudden they don't want anything to do with him. Let me at him. Let me at him. Where are they at? Let's get the hell out of here. Probably a wise decision, though.
It's not the first time we've had frictions with the Fremen.
None of this magnitude.
Repression only makes a religion flourish. You'll only end up humiliating yourself.
You underestimate my Sardaukar.
You underestimate the power of faith.
Mm-hmm.
Let the conflict on Arrakis turn into war. You then bring peace. As a savior. What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Enough. This must not come out. Even to your father's ears, understand? If Paul is alive, he likely knows the truth. And should the great houses learn that your father was behind the liquidation of the Atreides, your father will face war and lose the throne.
Then what hope is there?
Not much. Not much. Under their black sun. It's a lot of people. I'm not a fan of their planet. Hard on my eyes. There he is. Probably not used to fighting in that type of environment. This should go pretty quick, I would imagine.
There he is.
I know he's not going to win, but still. Well, he's going to be a formidable foe, I think. So the plan is to let loose of the secret and then get everybody to turn against the Emperor, and he'll be the new Emperor. I was just about to say, if she really wanted him to, she could just be like, come here, kneel. And she did. So.
Put your right hand in the box.
Uh-oh. Rid me of the Fremen demon. I suspect he will. He's going to be brutal. He's going to be a lot more brutal than Batista's character, I think. And back to the desert we go. Is that Josh Brolin? Hey, he got away. I guess he found one of their floaty suits. Okay, what's going to happen now? Is he going to run into Paul? Well, now what do we do? There's your chance of escape.
I recognize your footsteps, old man.
How can this be? Oh, that's so cool. It never revealed what happened to him, so I was curious.
You see the fear.
Our resources are limited. Fear is all we have.
Hey, yeah.
How many men with you?
200.
200.
Shh.
Do you realize what you're able to achieve with 200 men? With thousands of these guys, you could take control of the entire planet.
It's not that simple. Spice opened my mind, Gurney. I can foresee things.
Spice opened my mind, bro.
All my visions lead to horror.
No need to be a prophet to see what's ahead.
He's already said it. He's already said, I want to fight with him. Sorry, my back itches.
So war is coming. What will you do?
What's the option?
I know where your father hid the family atomics.
How many heads exactly?
Enough to blow up the whole planet.
Wow. That's
It's a figure of speed. You know what I mean.
a bunch. There's a bunch.
The 92 original Atreides family's atomic warheads.
That's quite a lot of weaponry. The baby sandworm. How to catch a sandworm. Or get your hand eaten. I'm really not sure how this is significant, so somebody let me know. They're gonna drown the worm. Oh, is that where they get the... Yep. So that's how they do it. The water of life.
I would recommend you stay inside those...
You humiliated our family. You humiliated me.
He's a psycho. I know they said there's a bunch more caves, so...
We need you. We need the Lisangal Gaib to lead our people.
Why can't... I don't know. Maybe it's the way of the Freeman, but I don't know why I can't just say, hey, you go. You're the leader now.
Nobody stays but me.
That's an order! Gurney Halleck, go south!
Vigila Nocturne.
Obviously, he's going to go south at some point. So, what's the catalyst? What's the catalyst that's going to make him break? Where he says, I've got to go south. Stop crying, you're wasting water. Poor birds. They didn't do anything to you.
Send this message to the Baron. The North is liberated and secured. Harvest spice at will.
Man, I don't like him. Man, I don't like him. Worm riders. They're gonna ride the worms.
Isa Husulash.
Yep. He didn't. There's no hesitation on his part. He just said, let's do.
Now that you can see our past, you can see your future.
Cool. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it sounds like it would be good. Ooh. The ocean. The ocean is back. Zendaya's gonna trip. She doesn't even know what water looks like. Just kidding.
You are not prepared for what is to come.
What? Oh boy, I'm so confused.
What happened? Not that. Why would he do that?
Yeah, he's not really dead. I won't lie, it's pretty exciting. Oh, wait, I don't know what's going on. I still want to know what's going on with the other girl, because she was a bad guy. That's getting real. I'm mad at you for making me do that. Yeah. You know, that's how you know that she's in love with him, because, yeah, that's love right there. Don't scare me like that again, Paul.
I saw our bloodline, Mother.
Oh.
Did my father know?
No, probably not.
I didn't know myself until I took the worm's poison.
That's a big reveal.
We're Harkonnens.
Yeah, but, I mean...
So this is how we'll survive, by being Harkonnens.
Okay, got a plan. So they're gonna act like Harkonnens now. Does that mean, like, take no prisoners, play for blood?
This prophecy is how they enslave us!
Rabban Harkonnen himself killed my family. He gave me this scar to remember him by. This is all of my business.
Oh, this is the War Council, I guess. No, not the War Council, but I guess they're gonna vote on whether or not they go to war. He's just gonna come in and stir stuff up. He's going for it. He's woo. Bold, but confident. He's, wow.
Dune.
Yeah, he went for it all right.
I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Eruditina Heshidani, Nelisan Al-Gai, Ruin Di Menaruk, Ashini.
Zendaya's like the only doubter. She's like the only one. Will she ever come around? I don't know. How much time is left? Oh, 56 minutes. We have 56 minutes to figure it out, or for her to get on board. Is she going to try to unalive him?
Paul Atreides is still alive.
But there is one way your family can remain in power, and through you, the continuation of our stewardship.
They're going to arrange a wedding?
Paul didn't have a choice,
I won't be fighting for him. I'm fighting for my people.
So angry.
Afshil Al-Khalik.
He's probably going to be pretty mad.
What do we do? Tell them the future hangs in the balance.
Boy, they brought the whole kit and caboodle. Even set up a little mobile palace.
Some fanatics, Your Majesty. That's all we know.
More. Give me more.
The Emperor seems like he could be pretty cruel. Alright, I wonder how this battle plan is going to play out here. Oh boy, look at that. That's a good part of the battle plan. Blow up this mountain. So say they're all going to get up and pretty much be under attack. This big old worm's going to come out of... I don't see how you counter this. That'd be hard to counter. Oh my gosh. Two fiercest tribes of warriors in the verse. Yes, use that anger. I don't think 9 of them. I don't think they're gonna fare too well. They sure didn't. Those two are gonna have to fight, I can imagine. Revenge is sweet. I don't think he's just gonna let him do it though. I think the son's gonna, this is where they might fight. Nope, he sure did it. Stay a while, talk. I'd call that a pretty brazen victory. All right, he's finally getting to do what he does best, and that's fight people. All right, we're gonna have us a showdown. That didn't last quite as...
My Duke and my friends.
That was quick. It's quicker than I thought it was gonna be.
Great houses. Gurney, it's time.
So the other great houses. I guess we're gonna get to meet some of the other great houses. She's still mad.
This isn't over yet.
She's still mad. All right, bring in the prisoners.
How can you be so sure the great houses are here for me?
I am Paul Atreides, son of Leto Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Gurney,
My lord.
send a warning to all ships. If the great houses attack, our atomics will obliterate all spice fields.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Silence!
I'll take the hand of your daughter.
I'm confused.
I'm here, Atreides.
This is gonna have to be, I guess, the final battle. Good versus evil. And is that the knife she gave him?
I'm happy to finally meet you.
You wouldn't be the first relative I've killed.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
At least he's somewhat with honor. I I have a feeling, like, I can't see Paul losing this. I could see him possibly getting messed up pretty good, though. However, you want to save the best for last. Like, he could get to the point of, like, almost losing, and then maybe they come in and be like, no, it's your destiny, and he has a vision, and yeah, I don't know. It's a good fight so far, though. Nice. Nicely done. Now he needs medical attention. Is there a doctor anywhere? That's a pretty bad wound. Now, is he gonna goozle the Emperor here?
The life debt has been paid. Spare my father now, and I will be your willing bride. The throne will be yours.
Throne is his. Wow, he did it. You still got to clean up that mess, though, I think. She's a little mad.
The great houses have answered. They refuse to honor your ascendancy.
We await your orders, Isang Al-Gaib.
Oh, boy. Javier Bardem. I mean, we all know he's an amazing actor, but he's done a really good job in this one. What's she doing? She leaving? Is this going to be a three-parter? Or is she going to get rolled by a worm here? I'm scared. I'm scared. No! No! Or is it just going to leave us thinking about it? Yep. Oh my goodness, I have to know more. I have to know more. Let me digest that. I'll be right back. Well, guys, that was Dune Part 2. What did you guys think? For me, I thought it was going to be a lot more action-y than the first one, and it was, but it's still a long movie. Again, I think you could have wrapped this one up about 30 minutes shorter than what it was, but it's still a good movie. But I'm left with a cliffhanger, so I did a little research, and turns out there are 6 books that Frank Herbert wrote on Dune, and so being left on a cliffhanger again is something I didn't really expect, but I didn't know that before I did some research, and it also turns out that Dune 3 has already been greenlighted. I don't expect to see it for a while, though. Dune Part 2 sort of answered a lot of questions I had about Dune Part 1, but it also left me with more questions. I was a little confused on why Paul and Chani didn't get together, but after watching the movie and doing my research, I realized that that planned wedding was sort of part of the thing, and in the subsequent book, Paul basically takes Chani as his concubine because he's married to the princess. Whether or not we see that in the next Dune film, I don't know. Like, she was going to ride off on a worm, but I've said ride on worm so many times. Anyway, but it's also showed that several people have tried that before and have died. So she may not even be in Part 3. I don't know. I hope she is, because I like Zendaya. Alright guys, what did you think? Did you like Dune Part 2? Alright guys, what do you think? Did you like Dune Part 2? Leave a comment below. Also, if you're still here, please like the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we always love it when you do that. And don't forget to smash the dingy as well because that updates you on when we post these things. I'm out of movies right now. I don't know what I'm going to do next, whether it be a trailer or a short movie. So comment below. Leave me some suggestions on what I should watch next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.